It's really hard, and that's part of the battle, right? In telling these stories, I want people to hear the kinds of ways that cults behave compared to the ways that mainstream religion behaves. And there's a grey area in the middle, and that grey area is going to be the part that we have to navigate, I think, in the coming decades, where mainstream religions are going to feel that, like, how do we define this grey area? And cults are going to try and play in that grey area, and they're going to try and shapeshift. And that's going to be something I predict we're going to see play out. For me, it's things like shunning, it's excommunication, it's us and them behavior, this world versus us. I think mainstream religions are getting much better at understanding pluralism and not having this like gatekeeping of God and this gatekeeping of heaven and this idea that we only have the way into heaven, that we have all the answers. And that's where cults play. Cults play in this idea that they have all the answers, that they alone are the one true way. And, you know, there's a playbook for that stuff. And mainstream religions need to be careful that they don't have fringe movements moving into this space, you know, things like Opus Dei. You know, like there is definitely parts of the Anglican Church which is very fundamentalist in Australia. So it's encouraging mainstream religions to understand what safe religion looks like, what safe Christianity, safe Islam can look like, safe Judaism can look like. And this crosses all religions. It's not just Christianity. There's these grey areas and then there's these cults. And I think what we'll see is this like defining of this grey area in the middle. It's things like control of women and children. It's things like the behavior towards LGBTQIA plus people. I think that's where we're going to have to start defining like what is a safe church, what is appropriate behavior of people inside religious groups, and then what are all these other things happening over here.